for the change that's coming. Lily, you're obviously a wife because you get it. How weird us men are. I think it's just a man thing. Everything I said is just a man thing because I am a man. That's my excuse. So let me know if you're excited for what's about to come, guys. We did Project Momentum today. Okay. If you attended Project Momentum, this is really, it's not about momentum. Momentum comes from excitement. This is where momentum, even my hair's wet. I don't know how that happened. That ice gets everywhere. Momentum is excitement. Okay. This is what everyone needs to get. This is what moves the needle. Okay. Because I get excited, the team are excited, you guys are excited. This is what we're moving towards. Okay. All the time. I kind of know how this game works. Okay. I get things wrong like everyone else. Okay. Like once you realize I get things wrong, I've got things wrong many times, probably more than I've got right. Okay. And all of the things we got wrong on the old site, I'm pretty sure all of them we've corrected. Okay. I had this big, elaborate plan to change lives, and I thought I knew how to do it. On the old site. It's the best way of putting it. Included, this changes my life, guys. Okay. This changes my life for the better. I could have quite easy done, and I'll be honest, I can quite easy do at any point what other, there's been 3 systems clues this week. Okay. Some of you know what I'm about. I could have done that. I could have think, you know what? But I made a commitment. Okay. I made a commitment to every single person. I made a commitment and I stand by that commitment. Okay. I stand by the commitment to help you guys. I stand by the commitment of helping myself. Like, I'm not the person I want to be just yet. Okay. I'm not the person I want to be. And I don't think that's a journey that should ever end. Okay. Because we all have, we're all humans at the end of the day. And I think this site will move me towards the person I want to be. Okay. I pretty much live the life I want to live. Like, and sometimes I think, I should work less. And then when I work less, I think I should work more. Like this never-ending thing. So I've kind of learned to just go with the flow, enjoy every moment, make sure I spend time with the family, make sure I spend time with friends. A friend came around yesterday, fantastic copywriter. Meet some friends in a few hours. Okay, it's just about enjoying a full life. So those that think I work too much, I'm hoping when the site goes live, you'll see why. Simplified, massively. More people will earn commissions. More people will understand how to do it. It will appeal to more people, okay, which is a big thing. It'll appeal to a lot more people. It will be a conversion beast. In the way we designed it, everything pretty much changes, okay? And it's very, very exciting. Very exciting. It's kind of, I wouldn't say emotional. I wouldn't say it's emotional. It is the biggest change I've had, even starting the site. Anyway, this is a Q&A, guys. Okay, this is a Q&A. This Q&A session is insightful. Good. Appreciate you taking the time to answer real questions. Let's have some real questions from you guys. Okay, let's have some questions. We've got about 15, 20 minutes of questions. What have I got on next? I don't even know. Morning, Tammy. Hope you're well. Oh, I got a call. Then I've got coaching. Then I've got a student call. So I've got a pretty full day. Let's see what questions come up. What updates will be made to the free softwares? What updates would you like to see, Brent? I get it, Eric. I understand that completely. But if I didn't tell everyone about it and say you're going to miss out, people won't attend. Okay. I'm going to make sure that as well that those did attend. CD Pro is still available. It will change on the new site. It will change on the new site. and you're going to have to wait and see what that is. So, Brent, what updates would you like to see? Okay, I'm not going to try my best to commit myself. Brilliant. Good, Bernard. It takes a level of immersion. Okay. I just did a call with Ulf. I don't know if he's actually here. Just did a call with Ulf. He's like, I can see the commitment. You can see the commitment. Okay. Understanding of the journey that he's now taking the step into the next part of the journey. And it takes commitment. Tim, that's a good question. Okay, that's a very good question. And Brent, so you want YouTube, TikTok, script writing. That's all going to be in the new site. We've got an AI around our marketing for everything. So pretty damn cool what we've got coming. So Tim, when you get a new lead in OlSP and they sit a while, what's a good strategy to get in touch with them or at least wave hire them? So on the current site, guys, we let emails do most of the work. Okay, so I will tell you this bit, Tim. Okay, being you've asked a good question there, mate. On the new site, okay, on the new site, I'm not going to talk about the old site because it's kind of it's becoming defunct. It's improving. The best way is to speak to the lead beforehand. So when they come onto the site, you can speak to them afterwards. Okay. If you do not know the lead, if you think it's something you have bought, Tim, maybe you went through this. Did you know about a person before you knew about OlSP? If that makes sense. Did you meet someone that was in it first before you joined? How are you, mate? Hope you're well, buddy. Because it takes that kind of connection beforehand, so you have that connection afterwards. On the new site, we're actually building an AI. This probably won't be at launch that will convert the leads for you. We're building a community on the site, okay, to get people active. We're actually making sure, like, if people do not get active on the new site, guys, I wouldn't even try with them, in all honesty, because of the conversion mechanism we've got in place. Okay, because of the things we're doing for you when the new site goes live. That's how confident I am. Lynn Connors, Lynn Kingsley. Which Lynn was it? Was it Lynn Kingsley? I can't remember which Lynn. We've got quite a few Lynns, actually. Exactly. You're in touch with the person first. So when you joined, they would have been there afterwards to get to continue the connection. That's the lesson, mate. Okay. People think I'll get people in the system and then I'll get in touch with them. That's not when you get in touch. You attract them beforehand. Okay, beforehand. So I would connect with those people. I would almost think, okay, one of the things you learn as you get better at marketing, okay, is learning that the transaction, if you like, starts far before the transaction. Okay. That's what you need to get in. Like, people buy from people, make the connection. If they're from Facebook, I would actually push the link away from them. Okay. I would chat with them first, make sure they're the right person to get the link, if that makes sense. Because then when they join, they're going to go through the steps and you don't need to think, how do I get in contact with people? You think, oh, it's Bob. I'll just reach out to him because you've already got the connection. That makes sense? If you think, Tim, I don't know I can't remember what you do for a living. But if you've been in business or anything like that, you know that business is all about connections. Okay. So you think all these BNI, it's a way of explaining. You think of BNI and all these things I hate doing. I went to one once and I thought, what the hell is this? I hate going to a lot of events as well because it's all about creating fake friends, as I call it. But it's similar online. You create real friendships online with people just like you. Like, you're probably like Lynn. Okay, this is the way I said when I joined something, I was like the person that connected me to the thing, and that's who you buy from. You don't actually buy from the system. Does that make sense? Hopefully that helped a bit. It's the same like in real life. Like, you buy from people you know, like, and trust. Okay, perfect example. I've now had my back cave done out. Okay, I could have went and found a builder online. I could have went and found a builder who was in our local magazine. Could have found builders all day long. Okay, I knew one of the guys I get on with at my son's football. Fantastic guy, really friendly guy. Who was a builder. So I asked him. I got one quote. I don't know if it was cheap. I don't know if that was expensive. Okay. Exactly. So there you go, Tim. You get that. It's the same thing. Okay. I don't know. I have no idea if it was cheap or expensive. I'm like, I think he'll do a good job. That's my main concern. If someone's built my back cave, that's what I want, is the chat live. No, faithfully, their media. This chat is not live. What are you joining, Jagith? What are you joining? I'm confused by some of these comments. That's the way you need to think. So then I said, do you know someone that can do paint and decorating? Okay, I could do it myself, but it's 2 days. And he said, yeah, this guy. So what I do, I rang just that guy, no one else, and he gave a good price. And I used him. Okay, word of mouth is the best thing. And it's kind of similar. It's not exactly the same, but kind of similar to online. Okay. It shouldn't matter if you're trying to upgrade about your IP address. The IP address doesn't come into it. I will check that because the IP address doesn't come into. If you, no matter what country you're in, you can upgrade. Was that helpful, Tim? It's the way to look at it, okay? I know this because, okay, let me share this so you know where this comes from. And this is a good lesson. I'm going to show you this quick. Good lesson, this. Good lesson. Really good lesson. Oh, that's why I'm getting the weird comments on here. Okay, I get it now. So I'm going to share this, Tim, and for everyone. Let me just share my screen. Okay. I did 1 million email clicks in a month. 1 million. That's a lot. Where are you going to be, Bob? 1 million clicks. Okay. Now, out of those 1 million clicks, I've realized none of them really bought a high ticket. Why was that? It's because I had no connection with them whatsoever. Okay. I built no like and trust. I built no authority with them. Okay. None. This was 8 years ago. Okay. 8 years ago. And not one of them bought a high ticket. Okay. They were really pretty worthless leads because they were just looking around for the next shiny object and they didn't want to spend. Okay. If I'd had a connection with a lot of these people and I'd nurtured them and done what we know we're meant to do, it would have been far more valuable. But now I actually get less traffic, a lot less traffic, and I actually make much more money. Okay, because it's about that connection. How do you build a connection? By showing up in front of your leads. That's it. By showing up. It's kind of it in a simple nutshell. That's where webinars make a difference, definitely, because they nurture as well. If you're still learning, guys, okay, if you're still learning, part of the new website is going to be Megalink, get people to the Megalink, get people watching the live webinars, okay, and we do the rest for you. It's going to be that simple, Why is that? What's that, Mid? So there's like a 30-second delay between when I speak because at RTMP and you guys seeing it. So I don't know where it come from. What part, Mid? Then I can help, buddy. So I was then looking at something. Yeah, no worry, Melissa. So what's the next question, guys? If I missed some, because I was then looking at something. I got monetized on YouTube, and I don't actually know what that means. Well, I do, but I'm like, okay. So it just happened when I logged in. Oh, right, cool, got monetized, but not quite aware. Let's see how much I've earned so far. Probably about 2 cents. I just turned something on. Why so many clicks and no sales? Why do you think, Med? Okay, because this is a question that a lot of people ask. Okay, why do you think? Where did the clicks come from? That's actually quite a big thing. Okay, it's actually quite a big thing that. Well, we can do memberships. Oh, that's pretty cool. Why do you think that is? Let's have a discussion around it. I wonder if this is it. Do you believe, guys? Okay, this is quite weird. Okay, do you believe in karma, synchronicities? I kind of do when they happen. I haven't for a little while, but with this new site, so much synchronicity. Oh, Deborah, we had a chat. We did have a chat about your thing. We had so much synchronicity. So our Facebook was blowing up. The interaction was great. I now got approved on YouTube, which means I can do loads of cool stuff on YouTube, like the community element has just opened up to me. Really open up. How are you, Edward? Okay. And that happened for a reason. Another thing that happened, I haven't spoke. So one of the things I think I need a copywriter, someone really good at copy, really good. I'm not great. And someone, after 7 years of me last seeing him, reached out the weekend. It's like, 7 years. He came round yesterday for a coffee. $1 million people seen your offer and no one buys. 1 million, Med? That is weird. Where is that traffic from? What is the traffic source? What is the traffic source? There's no one on earth you can send 1 million people. Oh, it was solo ads. I sold the traffic. I sold the traffic. So I didn't monetize a lot of it myself. In fact, I did at one point. I made a crap ton of money. It's because there's no trust. Okay, it's solo ad traffic. They're on 500 lists. Okay, it was just junk traffic. This is how I understand the difference between good traffic, bad traffic. I've been from the worst to the best. I understand it. Okay, I understand the positioning, the frame, and everything because of all these lessons made. Done this a lot of time. People come on looking for points. We should be asking questions because I know this stuff. Okay. Anyway, any other questions, guys? Let me know. Like, that was the lesson I learned 8 years ago. It was around that time my little brother passed away. And you can see this is where we are now. Any other questions, let me know. Exactly. I built new relationship with these. To me, the transaction was the click. When they click, I got paid. That's it. Yeah, that was it. Okay, so any other questions, guys? The code, please. The code today is new website. Okay, and we'll call it a day there, guys. I just realized I've got something to do. But, guys, okay, the big lesson I can give, like beginners are asking, what can I do to get better? Jump on, start taking action, ask questions, okay? Too many people do think, and I want to, like the new site's gone more into this, but my job is to